Well, hi, everyone. This is Cindy Cool with Joyce Nichols, and we're so glad you could join us today. Today's topic focuses on how to use a tool that all of you should be using, and it's built right inside as part of ACT, and it's called ACT Emarketing. Today, I've asked to join us today the ACT Emarketing specialist. Her name is Brittany Roberts. She is actually with SwiftPage and has been with SwiftPage since 2013. And Brittany, are you there and would like to say hello?
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining today.
Perfect. Thanks, Brittany. We want to just remind you this webinar is being recorded, and you will be sent a link in a few days. So please just sit back, watch what Brittany shows you, and listen to what she's telling you. And, again, you'll be able to watch the video as we continue on throughout the time. First of all, let me just introduce to you what we're going to be covering or what Brittany's going to be showing you this morning. She's going to show you with ACT Emarketing how to create an email template and show you how easy it is to do that. She's going to show you how easy it is to send that template out to a large group of people via ACT, and also talk about some of the analytics that are available in ACT Emarketing. As an example, the slides you see in front of you, this was a report that I looked at based on email I sent out for this webinar, and it told me that I had 162 people actually open up my email, and 99 people actually clicked somewhere in my email. So it gives me some great analytics to show the interest of people from that eMarketing email that I sent out. So again, it's great information, and I think you'll enjoy it this morning. If you have questions, please feel free to post those in the questions box. If we do have time after our half-hour session today to answer those, we sure will. If not, I will definitely respond to you via email and answer those questions for you. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Brittany, and she's going to share with you how to use ACT Emarketing.
Thanks, Cindy.
You're welcome.
All right. Hi, everyone. Again, my name is Brittany Roberts. I am the ACT Emarketing specialist at SwiftPage. And today, like Cindy said, I'm going to show you how easy it is to use your ACT email marketing account that is directly integrated to your ACT database. So we're going to show you how to take the power of your database and maximize your return of investment back through email marketing. So ACT Email Marketing is a built-in feature to your ACT database. You do need to have an ACT database version, I would say 17 or newer, in order to use ACT Email Marketing efficiently. But you just access it by clicking your eMarketing tab from your left navigation bar. And this is going to begin to load your ACT eMarketing dashboard through your ACT database. We'll be able to accomplish a lot of really neat things through this dashboard once it gets loaded here. Now, while this is loading, I just want to go over again ROI. I believe the current ROI for return on investment for eMarketing is $45 for every dollar you invest. And with ACT Email Marketing, we give you a basic free account. So you can really empower and build on that investment a lot more when you get started. Now, I'm showing a team level of ACT Email Marketing today, so I will have some additional features built in, such as the call list, which Cindy had that screenshot of. We'll review that when we view the analytics for our ACT Emarketing account as well. But this dashboard, it shows you how you can manage and create new groups in ACT, create simple web forms for organic growth. We're going to build our template here in a moment, the analytics, and then if you have any smart tasks, this is just another area you can manage them. I'm going to go ahead and click Edit Templates, and it's going to open up a web browser. I'm just going to bring it over from my other screen to your ACT Emarketing account online. Now again, you do get a basic ACT Emarketing service level for free. You'll have access to these 5 pre-designed templates. These are all mobile friendly and will resize really nicely to your contact's mobile phone once you send it. So it's just a better view. If you're using the pro or team level of ACT Email Marketing, you can have access to this premium category, which gives you access to different types of templates, actually over 100 different pre-designed templates. So we're going to let these load here for a moment. And if ever you want to choose a different category, you just click this Arts and Entertainment drop-down menu to choose something that's more applicable to your business. I do recommend that once you get into your eMarketing account, before you drill down into it, have some key pieces of information in mind. This is going to help you throughout your creation process. And those key pieces of information are your marketing materials. So if you have photos, if you have a branding guide with different colors that you need to utilize to match your company logos, have those handy. If you work with a marketing team member, have the content, so the messaging that you want to share with your end users as well. And then any URLs, hyperlinks, things like that that you want to utilize. Again, this is just going to help you so you don't have to stop midway through your template to go ask for that information and then lose your focus. Now, I'm going to go ahead and create a social media template today. I want to invite people to join me on social media and see any updates that might be happening throughout my organization. So I'm going to choose, we do have a social category with 2 templates. I actually want to start with a new template, so I'm going to start with professional services. And I want to use the horizontal simple template. You can preview any of these by clicking the eyeball icon to get an idea of the layout of the template. Keep in mind that you can completely customize these and add in your own photos and edit the content to meet your company needs. When you're previewing these, again, you're just looking at the layout and how those different photos and content are positioned on that template. I'm going to click close. And then for the template I do want to select, I'm going to click the plus sign. Again, any template with an orange ribbon is going to be a mobile-friendly template for you. Then it's going to ask me to create a category. A category is simply a folder that your eMarketing template will reside on throughout your eMarketing account. I'm going to create one titled Social 2017. And then I'm going to create a template title and click copy. I do highly recommend being as detailed as possible in your template category and template title. Once you send your template, all you'll be able to preview is those titles, not a thumbnail. So the more detailed you get, the easier it will be to select the correct template when you're ready to send it. Now my template editor is loading. This template editor is very user-friendly. It has a drag and drop functionality. So I'm just going to work my way from left to right on these tabs here and show you how easy it is to customize your eMarketing template. Now these are the stock colors that come on this template. We want to add life to our template. So we're going to click Add Color. And from here I can search for color and different shades. Or if I happen to know the color code, I can just enter it in this box here at the top. Once I find a color that I want to utilize, and I actually want to find one that's a shade of orange, we're going to go ahead and click these boxes on the far right-hand side. And you'll see a little green dot that populates for you. That's how you know it's selected. You can select as many of these as you want. And if you need to deselect it, just recheck that box. Once you're finished, click Add. These colors are now populated for me. So I can click on the color I want to utilize and bring it to my template where a new menu will populate for me. And as you can see, you can add these colors in many different ways to your template. So I want to make the entire template orange, just because it goes with the Swift page theme, the orange of ACT. So we're going to start with this color. We can always change it later if we like. I do want to add a border to my template, so I'm going to select the double border and bring that over, where again I can select, do I want to apply it to just the block, which is the photo itself, and if I don't like that change I can click undo at the top, or I can apply it to my entire template. And you can choose how thick that border weight is as well. So again, you can really change how the template is utilized, how things are positioned on it, and the colors. So again, bringing life to the template. I'm going to change my border color to orange as well, or excuse me, not orange, but black, just so that it's bold and you can see it now. Next, I'm going to move to the Layout tab. The Layout tab is where we can add different columns and rows. So if I would like a column that has a photo and content together, I can click on that block and just bring it over to my template. If I don't think I'm going to be utilizing the address block any longer, I can hover over it and delete it. So any area that you feel is not going to be utilized on your template, you could just quickly hover over that box, click to delete it, and then it will be removed from the template. So you can dramatically change it very quickly. Now this is going to be about social media. So I want to add a second photo block, but this time on the opposite side. I'm going to click now to my Images tab. And from here, I'm going to click on my stock images. These are photos provided to you by SwiftPage. You can utilize these. It's no additional cost to you. And we have these in different categories that we feel would be helpful to you as well. So I'm going to let this load here for a moment, let these photos populate because there's quite a few different categories. I'm going to click the drop-down menu and select social. So I'm going to add in Facebook to this block, and let it load, and LinkedIn to the second block, and then Twitter to the very top one. Now you can resize these. So you hover over it and click on the pencil icon. And then from here, you have a resize option. So this is with a 48. I actually want to change it to make it pretty large. I'm going to change it to 250 just to see what the change would be like. I don't like how that distorts the image. So I'm going to go ahead and click undo here at the bottom. I'm going to move some things around on my template. I'm going to close this. I'm actually going to choose, let's see here, technology. I'm going to choose this cloud that connects to multiple different platforms. So it's going to update for me. And I'm going to add another block that's going to have my Twitter handle here. So I'm going to go back to layout, and I'm going to choose a new block and drop it here. We're going to go back to images, go back to social, and then I'm going to add that Twitter handle just down here where it highlights. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my social profile, or I should actually say Cindy's social profiles, to each of these. So if you'd like to follow Cindy, find out what's going on with ACT Training Solutions, different customizations, things like that that might be going on, this would be a great way for you to also stay in touch with her. So for Facebook, I'm going to go ahead and hover over the Facebook icon and click the Insert Link icon and add in that handle. And then click Update. And then I'm going to do that for each profile that I have for her. So for LinkedIn, it is at Training Solutions Inc. and click Update. And then I'm going to do Twitter as well. And click Update. Now I want to have one that has them all together as well. So I'm just going to navigate back to this Layout tab, go to my blocks, and then this icon is a share to social or connect to social. So we're going to add that down here as well and update these profiles. I'm going to turn off Google Plus because I don't believe that's one that is currently available, at least the profile that I have for Cindy. So again, I'm just going to add these profiles back in. And if you want to preview any hyperlinks that you add to your account, just click on the eyeball icon. This is going to navigate you to that social profile so you know that you're going to the right place, that you're sharing that information with your end users correctly before you send out, a large campaign. I'm going to click Update, and then I'm going to add, I'm actually going to make this template white for now because the orange is not clashing well with the blues. Go back to Layout. I'm going to bring the template up a bit. So I'm going to add in some bar icons here to just break up the space in my template. Alrighty. I'm going to delete this portion here at the bottom. That looks cleaner, it looks crisp. Now that we've added our social media icons, we've added our hyperlinks, I've shown you how you can select a stock photo, but I want to show you how you can select your own images as well because you want to customize these for your business needs. You'll click the My Images tab, click the Import arrow. You'll create a category just like we did for our template itself, but this is going to be for your photo. So you can click this drop-down menu and it's going to start to load any categories that you might have previously added, or we can add in our own. So I'm just going to call this one Import. And I'm going to click Browse to Images where I can see my desktop. And I can select, for example, any photos that I need from my desktop and click Open. And these are going to begin to load. So once they're finished, I'll click Close, and my category is updated with these new photos. Now just to show you how easily it is to, again, replace or add a photo, once it's imported, you just click on what you want, and then you bring it over to the template itself. So this way, again, you can make this a hyperlink to go to any location you want. If I want, I can have this go to act.com. and click Update. Now every single time a contact clicks on this hyperlink, I'll be able to see those analytics of whom is doing that and the dates and times. So it's very powerful to see those analytics and know what those contacts are doing. Again, if you make a change, you're not happy with it, or you want to make a change to it again, click this Undo button, and it will reverse those last couple changes. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to begin to edit what my template says because we want to share that message. I'm going to delete this top portion here, and then we're going to work from the top to the bottom. So this part up here says use this area to offer a short teaser. You do not have to use this if you want, but this is an extra hook in addition to your subject line to gain attention of your end users. I'm going to add in my message. View email browser. This hyperlink cannot be removed, but it does allow your end users to view your email in a different format. Some people are more comfortable with this option, so we give that to them as well. We still track for you what interactions they're having with your template for you. Then anywhere you have customized the content of your email, or if there is stock text on your template, you can highlight it and begin to edit it. Now when you highlight it or you click in the template, when you're in the text mode, a toolbar appears for you. So we're going to go ahead and I'm actually going to show you my favorite part about ACT being integrated with ACT email marketing, and that is the mail merge feature of ACT marketing. If you get an email from, or at least I know I do, from someone, it says greetings or hi friends, I'm going to be less interactive and pay less attention to the message that's on that template than if it were to say hi Brittany. So I'm going to show you how you can do that. We're just going to put in our greeting, add a space, then you click where your cursor is, and this envelope icon is going to be your mail merge field. So you can use any of these fields and it pulls directly from your ACT database. So whether you're sending to one person or you're sending to 5,000 people, it will look unique to that one person. So this is something that will give you an upper hand to, instead of sending through Outlook. So if you BCC everyone, they click reply all, they might see all those email addresses. With ACT marketing, that's not the case. It's unique for that one contact all the time. Then you continue with your message. I'm going to go ahead and click this menu again, and you can change the alignment of where your text begins within that block as well. If you use tables, let's say you want to add a pricing sheet or product comparison, you can insert different tables and rows to your template as well and begin to add in that content. I'm going to go ahead and remove this because it's not something I'm going to utilize. Some other really cool things is you can change the color. So let's say, for example, let's just add a quick message in here. Alrighty, so we do have spell check. So if we just go in here and we can make these changes really quick. What I wanted to show you, some of these other icons, is this drop icon will let you change the color of the text on the template. The A icon allows you to change the font style, and the T icon lets you change the size. So if you have different headers or different words that really need to stand out, you can make them unique and have them stand out in those different ways. A lot of these other icons are more familiar with other programs that you might be utilizing, in email or through documents that you're creating. And then you continue editing the content of the email to meet your company needs and what you'd like to share with those end users. And then you just select each box as needed. Now, an important portion that I want to cover at the bottom is the footer. This information has the sent to information. So again, whether you're sending to one person or 5,000, 50,000, it will have that one contact's email address here, unique to them. It does give them the option to opt out of ACT email marketing and future campaigns that might be sent from you as the sender. And then we have the sent by information. This will include your information that's filled out, in your sender profile once you log into your account, or you can go and edit it under eMarketing settings at the top of your template. But this information is shared with the end users. It is there under, has to be there for the CAN spam laws and regulations. So please just enter that with the contact information you would like your end users to see for your business. Now the last button is this share button. If I were to send this email to Cindy and the offer might not be applicable to Cindy, maybe she's not, it doesn't apply to her, but she feels like other people could benefit from the information I'm giving to her, she can click this button and she can share my e-marketing template to her Facebook or her Twitter profile so that her friends, her family, her prospects, things like that, can see my e-marketing template and potentially reach out to me, helping me gain more business. So this is a great way for your contacts to do that same thing if they feel like and get you hopefully new business. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click Return to Layout Mode. And then I'm going to click the floppy disk icon to save my template. And then when you're done, you can either preview it or you can click this X icon to save and exit. I'm going to go ahead and save and exit and show you how easy it is to send this template out to your contacts through ACT. So we're going to save and exit. And while this is saving, I'm just going to go ahead and bring ACT back up for us. Now, with ACT email marketing, you can send to a unique group, you can send to a lookup, you can send to companies or to all of your contacts in your database. So whenever you're ready to send your campaign, you'll click Send Campaign from your eMarketing dashboard. Again, I got here from the eMarketing tab from my left navigation bar. So we'll click Send Campaign. And it's going to load a send window for me, which will populate here in just a moment. There it is. So again, you can choose who you're sending for. So I'm going to choose all contacts. I can see what my monthly contact limit is and how many contacts I'm sending to for this campaign. Now, the team level of ACT email marketing lets you send on behalf of different email addresses, different employees, different colleagues. So that's really helpful if you're a sales manager or a marketing manager and need to send something out for someone else. I'm going to add my subject line. Alrighty, so subject lines are usually something that I get a lot of questions about. How do I prevent my email from getting to a spam or junk folder? And some really great things to avoid are going to be questions such as, "Hi Brittany, how are you?" if you're sending a one-off email, or something generic like, "Do you want to increase your income?" Questions like that will get sent to a junk folder, spam folder, or not delivered at all. You're going to want to avoid a lot of special characters such as question marks, exclamation points. If you want to use the star icon to try to grab somebody's attention, things like that will also get you sent to that spam folder. You want to keep your subject line short and simple. 45 characters or less is the recommendation. And you want to keep your audience in mind when you're sending this. What expectations were set when you acquired their email address. ACT eMarketing is an opt-in based email solution for you to utilize. So that means that all your contacts need to have opted in and provided you their email address before you can start sending to them. So again, this just helps respect their privacy. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select the template category. Again, it's really important to categorize these correctly for yourself once you're getting ready to send it, because again, all you can see is a title. And then I'm going to choose my template drop-down menu, and I was creating my fall 2017 template. Now we can send that template now, or if it's something we want to send out later, maybe next month, you can choose those different dates and times. Down at the bottom is the anti-spam policy to review. You do need to check this box certifying that you've read and agreed to it before sending, but then you'd click OK, and we'll agree to send it, and it's going to queue out to go to my servers. Now while this campaign is getting ready to load, we're going to start reviewing our analytics. So what you do next is click View Reports. And it's going to open your web browser again, and we're going to go to the Reports tab. Now the great thing about ACT eMarketing is we let you keep 12 rolling months of email campaign history. You can click on this to see that drop down. You could see campaigns for this month or things that were sent last month as well. So again, you can see how powerful your email campaigns are month after month, and if you're doing A/B testing, things like that, you can really see the success rate. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on my What's New in ACT email campaign. I had a 21% open rate, and it's going to give me that bar graph that Cindy mentioned before at the beginning of our meeting, where we can see who it was submitted to, how many emails were actually sent, and each of these are clickable. So you can click on any of these graphs and get the drill down information of who's taking those actions and the dates and times. You can email this to yourself if you're on the pro or team level of ACT email marketing, and then you can filter it and do things like that if you like. The clicks by link. This is also going to give you the unique link and how many contacts clicked on that unique link if you only want to see that data. This is the social share option. That button that I showed you before, this would give me a pie graph if any of my contacts had shared my template to Facebook or Twitter. Clicks by link and the social share is only available in the pro and the team level of ACT email marketing. Now this is great. I can drill down on any of this information, get those analytics. That's fantastic. But I do have to come out to this website. I want to see how successful I am through ACT. That's where my contacts are. This is where the power of ACT comes into play, is with this ACT eMarketing call list. It's located at the bottom of your ACT database. You can add it on to the basic and the pro level. It does come included in the team level pricing. But you would be able to see the campaign you sent, how many contacts opened it, the dates and times. If you click on this, it's going to begin to load on the right-hand side of my screen. And I can see how successful my different campaigns are to these different contacts. I can see who my hot leads are. And I can assign different ACT users to follow up with these contacts. Because again, they're the hot leads. Your time is extremely valuable. Everybody's time is valuable. You can't get that back. So why not spend it following up with the people who are most interested rather than making cold calls to those contacts through just a list. So this gives you those smart analytics so you can spend your time where it's most valued. Now I know that was a lot of information in a short period of time, and I do know we're running short on time, so I want to go ahead and turn it over to Cindy and see what questions might have come through or if there's anything else you wanted me to cover.
Great. No, that's fantastic, Brittany. I do have one more thing maybe we could bring up. It's something we talked a little bit about that I think people need to be aware of, and that's for the deliverability. Now, that's one thing we do get a lot of questions about is how do I make sure my emails get in the inbox, which is what we want to have done. And you mentioned a little bit about the subject line, but can you also mention something that people need to be aware of on this call called the SPF record? Could you explain just briefly what that means?
Yeah, of course. So the SPF record is it's called service, here, let me get the name of it. Well, essentially the SPF record is a record that you would create to have a better deliverability to your customer's inbox. So to avoid deliverability issues, it's strongly recommended that you create that SPF record. And we have instructions on how you can do it online at act.com. Just select ACT eMarketing resources. It's just a couple of steps. But we work strongly with internet service providers to help increase that deliverability. When you use an email marketing service, it looks like that email is coming from you as the end user along with the email sending providers such as SwiftPage. So this just helps blend it into one rather than two. So it is strongly recommended that you get that completed.
Okay, great. And again, for those on the call, it's something that's kind of getting technical right there. But again, we're thinking about in this mass communication of all these emails being sent back and forth, having a service like SwiftPage to send those large mass emails, whether it be an e-tip or a newsletter, anything you want to send out to a large group of people, it's important that we do everything that we can to make that email get delivered. And so as you're setting this up and working more with that, please reach out to me and or Brittany. Again, I just want to create just a little 1, 2, 3 slide helping you realize that this tool is available to anyone who has ACT. And like Brittany said, version 17 or above is the best. If you're on 16, that's when it was kind of introduced. But if you don't have an account set up, let's get one done for you. I can help you with that. Brittany can help you with that. What they've even started in the newer versions of ACT is that SwiftPage has got an account set up for you already. So they want you to use this service. So get your account set up. I can help you with that. Brittany can help you with that. Get your template created. Look up your contacts and send it out. So within a half an hour or less, I mean, Brittany, again, had an idea what she wanted this message to be. You can get that template set up pretty quickly and get something out there. So I would just encourage you to really look at it and take advantage of this feature that you have within ACT. So I'm giving you also some additional resources here. So if you want to make note of Brittany's email address, it's brittany.roberts@swiftpage.com. Again, she is the ACT eMarketing specialist. You can tell she's very passionate about this particular program and what she can do and help you get things set up for you. I've also listed the act.com website that has some other how-to videos. Again, you'll get this video as well. Again, we really stress and want to help you take a look at that and use this program. So another thing I wanted to briefly introduce to you before we end our call this morning is I did want to offer or let you know about a new offering that we are offering. Training Solutions is offering a new service to you. And we wanted you to be aware of it because this is what's really helped me send out my email communications. What we're doing is that we're going to be able to do this as a service for you. We want to, again, make sure that you are using this. So we've got some clients that have asked us, they don't have the time. You know, we're busy. Like Brittany said, our time is valuable. We're busy, but we know we need to do something like this. And so we have decided as a team to be able to offer this as to our customers, which are you. And so what can happen is that you give us your content. I've got some great writers on my team, people who have marketing background, who's got a sales background, marketing background. You just give us those ideas. Tell us what you want to have in your e-marketing template. You give it that to us. We'll create the template for you. I think that's probably the most time-consuming piece is just getting that template set up. So we can create that for you as part of our service. You definitely would approve it. We send it back to you. You look at it. You tell us you want to tweak this or tweak that. We definitely would take care of that for you. We'll even send it out for you if you want to. As Brittany mentioned, it will look like it's coming from you, so it wouldn't be coming from us, but it's coming from you. But we'll even take that and actually take care of sending it out to you. We'll help you with managing your groups and helping you get out the message to the right people. And one more thing that we'll even do, we can even post it to our social media. Brittany talked about and just showed you briefly our Facebook page, and so that's what we did. We took this webinar that we're doing right now, posted to my social media, to my Facebook, to my Twitter, and to my LinkedIn account. So we can do that for you. I know it's hard to find time to do it all. So I wanted to let you know that's a new offering that we've got coming soon. Watch your email. If it's something you're interested in having us do for you, please watch your email and we can talk about that. For those of you who are on the webinar today, there will be a special introductory price for you. So please keep that in mind as well. And we really want to have you take advantage of this. And it might be just enough to get you started. We get your basic template set up for you, and then you take it from there, changing the content on a routine basis. So just again, wanted you to be aware of that new offering that we are going to be having. And we hope to have the details all finalized within the next week or so. Again, we just want to thank you for your time this morning. Again, your time is valuable. We hope this was helpful for you. We want to thank you for being on this particular webinar on using this active marketing tool that we really hope you will take advantage of. It's an awesome tool, and SwiftPage continues to make improvements to it and continues to enhance it. So again, I hope you take advantage of that. Our next session, as listed there, is on November 7th, where we'll be talking about Act for Web. Don't let the cloud confusion leave you up in the air. In other words, I want you to be aware of the fact that you can have ACT on any device, anywhere, at any time. You can have it on your local machine. You can have it in through a web browser. You can have it on your iPad. You can have it on your smartphone. So I just want you to be aware of what that could look like and how that could be set up for you. So if you're interested in that, need more mobility, want more mobility using ACT, please join us on November 7th. Again, thank you so much, Brittany, for joining us. I really appreciate you taking the time. And if you have any questions, anyone on this call, please reach out to either Joyce or myself, or again, Brittany Roberts, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much.